Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Barkanmu da kasancewa tare da ku a shafin Arewar mu TV. Muna muku barka da zuwa wannan tasha mai albarka. Idan wannan ne karanku na farko na zuwa wannan tasha, muna roƙonku ku danna subscribe. Sannan ku danna alaman ƙararrawa ta yadda za a sanar da ku da zarar mun ɗora sabon shiri. Mun gode. A binciken Arewar mu TV ya fito da wasu bangare na hirar da babban malami Sheikh Nuru Khalid ya yi da gidan jaridar Nishadi TV, inda ya amsa wasu tambayoyi masu muhimmanci wanda suka shafi rayuwarsa da aikinsa. Yanda suka amsa sunansu Nishadi TV, wannan hirar tasu dai an yi ta cikin nishadi ne a yayin da aka ga digital imam wato Sheikh Nuru Khalid da handle na game yana buga game na tseren mota, wanda yana wannan game din ne yake amsa tambayoyin da suke yi masa. Ga kaɗan daga cikin irin tambayoyin da suka yi masa a wannan hira. Tambaye shi kan cewa shin yana son komawa masallacin Afo ne ko kuma ya fi so ya zauna inda yake yanzu. Shine ya ce gaskiya inda yake ya fi kwanciyar hankali. Sannan suka ce masa cikin Sheikh Balalo da Sheikh Sani Haya Jingir wanne ya fi so. Shine ya ce gaskiya shi Sheikh Sani Haya Jingir domin shi malaminsa ne ma a baya, ya koyar da shi a Haya Islam. Sannan sun tambaye shi sanata Kabiru Marafa ko kuma sanata Dan Sadau. Shine ya ce sanata Dan Sadau domin shi ya fi kusa da shi kuma ya fi saninsa fiye da shi sanata Kabiru Marafa. Sannan suka tambaye shi Profesa Makari da Profesa Isa Alifantami wanne ya fi kusanci da shi. Sannan ya ce ya fi kusanci da Profesa Makari. Sannan a cikin hirar da sun tambaye shi kan cewa me yasa tun da ya bar masallacin Afo aka ji masallacin babu ɗuriyanta yanzu gaba ɗaya ma ba labarin masallacin kamar. Shine amsar da ya bayar ita ce ai dama abubuwan da duk suke yaduwa a masallacin kusan duk shi yake ɗaukan nauyin abubuwan, kamar irin digitalization irin na ɗora abubuwan a media duka shi ne yake ɗaukan nauyi, ba wai masallaci ne yake ɗauka ba. To wannan su ne kaɗan daga cikin abubuwan da ya tattauna a wannan hira. A wannan sashe na ƙarshe kuma na wannan bidiyo da za mu sa muku, hira ce da aka yi da shi babban malaminmu Sheikh Nuru Khalid da wasu masana wanda suka tattauna akan yajin aikin asu da ake ta fama da shi tun watan biyu na wannan shekara. Sun tattauna sosai akan wannan, wanda muka sa muku sashe na shi malam yake magana a ciki, sai dai magana da yake a cikin harshen Turanci ne, ta yadda wanda suke gana Turanci za su iya saurara wannan hira har ƙarshe domin su ji irin shawarwari na ilimi da malam ya faɗa a ciki. Mun gode.
Patriotism is not part of our learning right from the beginning, right from when we are children. We're supposed to start learning or teaching our children the importance of Nigeria. We're supposed to start discussing patriotism on daily basis. Secondly, we don't learn to respect one another. If we have diversities, but if I respect why you behave differently from me, I respect you despite that you speak different language from my own language, then you will appreciate me because I respect you. But without me respecting you, if I attack your language or your region or the way or your background, I think you will never come close to me. Therefore, we need to appreciate one another and respect one another. I could remember part of the speech of the speaker on that gathering, he mentioned something very important about the importance of unity. That if you respect somebody, you are respecting God. Or if you disregard somebody because of his creation or because of his language, you are disrespecting who created him. It is not, this is my belief, it is a will of the Almighty to create us in this way. And therefore, we must appreciate one another and respect one another. But we can't do so without understanding the importance of what we call national unity and patriotism. We can't be united without that patriotism. Let's appreciate Nigeria. Let's accept Nigeria as our country. Then we respect one another.
Sheikh Khalid, you have raised some very pertinent, raised some very important points of, the value system right from childhood. We have to integrate some sort of civic education and the way children understand about Nigeria. And why it's important to respect people from different areas, multicultural, multilingual, religious, with different sentiments. Because there are countries who have made this work, who have people from all over the world, all sorts of backgrounds, who have decided to come together and made it work. So we'll discuss that further in the next segment of our show. So we'll take a short break now, and when we come back, we'll start the discussion on strengthening the peace ideals in Nigeria. Please stay with us.
What has to do you?
No, I hope it's not. I used.
No.
Okay. Me, my this thing, we have problems, right? And ASU government has its own problems. But ASU, they are a collection of intellectuals. When you gather people that are supposed to think for society, they shouldn't be repeating. They say someone said, "Is this foolishness or whatever?" Is doing the same thing.
Yes.
You can't hear yourself from the. What happened? Corruption. Something was corrupted in the system.
Yes.
Whenever there is corruption, there is problem. When somebody goes to the hospital, he is trying to restore something that is corrupt in his system. Now, what I mean is that we are practicing religion in a corrupt way. We have faith, but most of our minds are corrupt.
So the faith is even corrupted.
It's a corrupt faith, because when you have faith, it is telling you that you have to become an enemy to somebody. You have a corrupt faith. The faith is corrupt, because religion is love. The Lord himself is love. وَهُوَ الْغَفُورُ الْوَدُودُ is there in the Quran, that he is a forgiving Allah, a loving Lord. And if you want to go to the heaven, or you want to go to Jannah, the paradise,
Yes.
you need to copy some attributes of the Lord. He is a loving God. He is a forgiving God. He is all kind of good.
Yes.
Therefore, you need to be a loving person. You have to love human beings. I once said that I'm a humanist before I become a religionist. I believe in humanity. That is what makes me to believe in religion. If you don't believe in humanity, you can't be a true Muslim or a true Christian. You've said it. Love your enemy the way you love yourself. And it is there in the prophetic sayings of the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that love your neighbor the way you love yourself. You can't process a true faith without loving for yourself loving for your brother, what you love for yourself, what you love for yourself. So you can see, if we correct our faith, our religion, and correct our nationality, I mean national cohesion, if we can correct that one, remove that corruption problem, you cannot sell your vote because you know the consequence. If you don't know the consequence, you will sell your vote. That is why we are championing a campaign, Value Your Vote Niger.
Oh, wow.
We are going to reach out to the grassroots to tell Nigerians not to sell their votes.
Let me just cut a bit. Before you get to the grassroots, this radio is also a grassroots radio.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell us when you will bring that campaign here, Value Your Votes.
We are going to engage
All right.
Maria Radio and other stations.
That's fine.
It's going to be a national something.
Okay.
We have started, and we are now at the stage of meetings and organization.
Okay.
But it's going to be a very big one, inshallah.
And I want to add that I think you have gained a convict here.
Well, let's see the other convicts. We're going to open the converts. I mean, we're going to open the phone lines.
Yeah,
We're going to open the phone lines. So for our listeners.